coronavirus-infected cruise ship is trying to dock after 4 people.
The number of coronavirus cases has jumped by 500 in 24 hours, according
We're seeing the epicenter of the coronavirus outbreak shift here to the United States. The human crisis continues.
With the U.S. overtaking China, where the outbreak began, on the number of confirmed
cases around the world is approaching 1 million. The United States is worst hit with more than 200,000.
Overnight for the second straight day, some good news, but at the same time, Italy has overtaken China.
180 countries have cases of COVID-19. More than 885,000 people have been infected. The death toll has risen to above 44,000.
As the coronavirus continues to spread, delays in reporting can cause the number of COVID-19 cases to be reported on previous days to increase. Sometimes this effect is described as backfill. State, local, and territorial health departments report the number of cases that have been confirmed and share these data with the CDC. Since it takes time to conduct laboratory testing, cases from previous days may be added to the daily count a few days late. After Chinese leader called for a people's war in early February against the coronavirus, not only officials and police but ordinary community workers and security guards, acting as self-styled grassroots law enforcement agents, have risen to the task with the zeal of a social crusade, performing tasks such as checking people's temperatures and ensuring returnees from high-risk areas quarantine themselves. That's drawn a backlash over the excessive use of power by some of these community crusaders. Some say their actions are reminiscent of the reign of the late leader Mao Zedong, who mobilized the masses to achieve social and political change during his Cultural Revolution between 1966 to 1976. Hong Kong officials announced on Thursday they would turn 2 holiday camps, including a former military barracks, into quarantine zones for people who may have come into contact with the carriers of Wuhan virus. 17 people have died since the virus was detected in late December, all of them in Hubei province, of which Wuhan is the capital. Many of the deaths occurred in wild animals, is the suspect source of the virus. Scientists believe it probably jumped from an animal to human and is now transmissible from one person to another and could mutate further. As the coronavirus continues to spread across the world, some families have also been impacted, as some have survived miraculously through the coronavirus, such as this man Carlo Navarro, a Filipino tax lawyer who tested positive for COVID-19 in early March 2020 after traveling to Japan with his family. After his recovery, the 48-year-old decided to share his experience fighting the disease caused by the deadly coronavirus. Navarro says he was aware of others dying from the disease in the same hospital isolation ward where he was treated, and wants others to take the effort to slow the outbreak seriously.
Every hour, she was checking on me to make sure that I've eaten, I have drank enough water for that particular hour. And every time I feel fear, I would immediately call my wife and my daughter just to give me to suspend reality that I was in a hospital. The scariest moment was maybe it started on the 4th day when people who got admitted at the same time as me, they started dying. Early in the morning, you would hear people crying or wailing because they have lost their loved ones. I just want people to know that getting COVID-19 is not a death sentence. It is something that you can win over. You just need to have the right faith, psychological and emotional perspective. I want you to know that once you have symptoms, you need to immediately isolate yourself. there's no way you can take a risk that the elderly or the high-risk groups in your family will get contaminated or will get the virus.
After listening to his experience, we now go to the working class to see how they are handling the quarantine situation and what they are doing to continue on doing their work.
Hello, Stevie. Welcome to Good Mythical More, everybody. What does Stevie have to do? Coming to you from his house in Los Angeles, it's Conan.
That is broken.
Good to see you, dude. What's going on? I'm okay. I was actually visiting Australia when all this went down. I came here to pet a koala.
Conan O'Brien is moving production of his TV show Conan to his house. He has a tripod with flexible legs and universal clip. He has a stabilized camera.
Somebody go, Pete, first.
I would say, I think that this is... sorry.
All right. We mitigate spread. You stay socially distanced from one another. What's very different here so far is the degree to which we're finding cases.
Just going to stay with us. Coming up next.
That they, know what they're talking about.
Yeah, look, you don't want to blow...
After a recent spike in cases outside of China, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is urging Americans to ask their workplaces and schools about working from home in case they shut down over the coronaviruses. Remote workers make up anywhere from about 5%, those who typically work from home, to nearly 2/3 who sometimes work remotely of the workforce depending on the measurements. What's certain is that the trend has been ticking up, and pandemic like coronavirus has the potential to fast-track the move by making it more universally accepted and prominent. What these temporary uses tend to do is show companies that it can be done, and having people already accustomed to working remotely makes the transitions much easier and also creates new opportunities for new jobs on online working.
Governor Jay Inslee announcing a mandate for public and private schools to be closed through April 24th.
Carrie Hopperstadt's 3 sons are home today. For the next 2 weeks, they'll be learning online.
Coronavirus crisis is impending in education and will continue to do so for a long time. Some political leaders are worrying that schools might not reopen until 2021, but there's a lot of parents can do to help their kids at home to learn the skills that they need to succeed in life. But teaching the kids is the least of the problems, as the new problem is avoiding your children, as the upcoming videos will see.
That there's going to be a set time frame for schoolwork.
Hey guys, it's Alex Ciccaroni with ABC7NY. The last time you saw me, I was shopping for coronavirus supplies.
Apples and eats 3. How many apples does Jimmy have left?
7. Is she yelling at me?
You're telling me that you have no homework to do.
I don't know. You're just going to have to Google it.
Question is, are kids and parents getting along better these days, or are they sick of each other?
I think that's a very subjective thing right now.
We can observe from these continuing videos of how people are handling the situations at home with their children, as they are driving their parents mad, and the parents are getting smarter, trying to avoid their children. And it's a back and forth problem that is really entertaining to social media.
Okay, I have some extra jobs for you guys right here.
Oh gosh.
Honestly, this is a good thing, because we've been needing to do these things for a long time. These baseboards.
Pick it up. I ain't playing that. Tell where it is.
Window console is currently just as rare and hard to get as those highly coveted household products.
As parents look for a different alternative to entertain their children, the Nintendo Switch is a prime example, as all units have been mostly sold out across all stores wide. Many people can see these toys or entertainment devices as being sold for twice the market value online, original price of the Nintendo Switch is around $299. However, people have been selling it for upwards as to $500 to almost even $900 for a single console. Minding that most people have taken advantage by using different softwares to auto purchase these Nintendo Switch units from Target and other various stores that require purchase online. These automated bots go all through the software and internet and continue to buy Nintendo Switches as soon as they're stocked. This is a recurring issue and is considerably unfair to those people who are unaware of the sorts of this considering program that has been going on throughout the internet and will continue to go on until it is stopped. Switching from online media platforms, we see as people are also entertained by their pets, and relatively after playing with their pets and getting bored, we're switching over to how they're making music over the current situation that's been going on.
Sing about the quarantine and just have a
I don't know what to think about this virus. Started in China, now everybody in America's hiding. There's no groceries because people start to panic and buy it. The shelves are empty, the ones with plenty already stockpiling. Y'all making memes, think it's funny? Wait a week till the ride.
Just like how these great music comes during this type of situation, it's really important to always keep your head up high and also keep on looking out at the news for any more updates on the COVID-19. It is also really important to notify any medical staff of your current situation if you are suffering from the coronavirus.
Grocery store after the stampede. People fight for toilet paper like the UFC. Nothing left on that shelf but a lonely can of beans. So I guess I'll head back to the house and take a bath in bleach. Quarantine, quarantine, drinking whiskey like vaccine. Waving at the neighbors, social distancing. Quarantine, quarantine, wearing Lysol like sunscreen. Quarantine, quarantine, oh lonesome quarantine. All my anti-hunting buds are